I measure my fence table saw. Set up table saw as same as the size of the measurement before. Then, cut the HMR. Measure and mark HMR cut before. Then, cut the mark using miter saw. Place the HMR cut on the fence, make sure everything is right. Cut the remaining HMR cut before. Mark HMR. Use T-slot blade. Use palm router to make the slot. Give paper tape on the fence. Then, assemble all parts using glue. Measure and mark HMR. Then I cut using my mini table sled. Mark the HMR. Use T-slot blade to make the slot based on the mark. Then assemble HMR cut before on the slide base. Clamp and check using speed square, make sure the angle is 90 degrees. After the glue dry, mark the base. Then, drill and screw based on the mark. Put HMR with width 60 mm. Measure and mark, then cut using miter saw. Add mark on HMR. Then use palm router to make the slot. I pull out my outfeed table. Put the main base on the fence. I put bolt M6. I use featherboard on main base to avoid kickback. Then, I cut large HMR using table saw, very safe without kickback. Measure and mark HMR cut before. And cut using miter saw. Assemble all parts using glue and nail gun. Check using speed square, make sure the angle is 90 degrees. I try this jig on the main base, it works properly. Cut HMR with width 270 millimeters. Measure and mark HMR cut before. Then I cut 3 pieces with length 300 millimeters using crosscut sled. Add mark on HMR. Then, use palm router to make the slot. I use my speed square as a guide. Mark HMR. I use inclinometer to set up the table saw blade. Then cut HMR. Put the cut before on the right of the main base. Add mark to make hole. And drill the mark using drill bit 7 millimeters. Put bolt M6 to check the hole made before, whether fit or not. Assemble HMR cut before. Check using speed square. After everything is fixed, lock using nail gun for locking position. Cut HMR with angle 45 degrees. And add mark on HMR cut before, then cut using table saw. Then assemble it on HMR assembled before. Put main base on the fence. Put the jig on the right of the main base. Then lock using star knob. Set up the jig's position, and cut using table saw. I use jig from the video I made before. Put it on the jig and fasten it. I put HMR cut. Then set up the position on the jig, and fasten it. Then cut HMR. The result is perfect and 45 degrees cutting. I cut all parts with angle 45 degrees to make frame. I am going to make spline joint. Set up the height of the table saw blade. Then push the jig to the blade. I use my thin rip jig. Then, cut 4 pieces wood strips. Assemble all parts, and put the wood strips on the slot. Check all the corner and make sure the angle is 90 degrees. I cut the excess strips using table saw. Put the main base and install the spline jig. I use speed square to set the spline jig with angle 45 degrees. Do the same on the other side. Clamp the frame. And push the jig on the table saw blade. I make 2 spline on every corner. I put wood stripes and put it into the slot. Cut the excess stripe using handsaw. Sander the excess cut for smooth surface. The result is perfect square and looks nice with spline.